patient is experiencing a muffled sound in ears, both ears. No pain, only pressure. Onset of symptoms is less than 1 day. Manually popping ears relieves pressure for a few minutes. Other symptoms include a mild dizziness and bowel impairment. It's good to know. Perhaps. I think we've got a few things we can look at. Hello there. How are you? Yeah, your ears are a little stopped up, aren't they? Well, I'm going to do my best to figure out what's going on and get that fixed for you, right? We're going to try to get it fixed. So, what I want to do here, let's take a real quick look at the ear. The external ear. When we are looking at the ear, this is what we see. This is everything on the outside. We have the helix. We have the antihelix, which is on the opposite side. We have the antitragus and the tragus. We have the triangular fossa, fossa meaning depression, the concha right in here, the lobe, and this entire thing here is called the auricle or the pinna. But what we're more concerned with is right here. This is the external auditory meatus. Right here. We look on the other side. Right in here. That's what we're concerned with. So, ending right here at the tympanic membrane is the external ear. Right in here. The auricle, the ear canal, and we have the tympanic membrane right here. And then we have 3 parts of the middle ear. We have the malleus, incus, and stapes. These are named after what they look like, generally. The hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup right here. And then in the inner ear, right in here after the stapes, we have cochlea, we have the pharyngotympanic tube, vestibulocochlear nerve here, little bits and bobs. So, ideally, what we are going to have issues with is right in here, in the ear canal. Hopefully not the tympanic membrane. It'd be a little more difficult, but I'm hoping. So first, I would like to take a look here. the oracle. If there's any issues there. We're also going to test your hearing a bit, as it's obviously impacted. Okay, so I think I am going to be whispering some words, and I just want you to tell me what it is that I'm saying. So if you could repeat the word back to me. Right. Okay, so not so much. Let me see. I'll take it up just a little bit. See if maybe that's better. 6, 8, 10, 9, 1, 3, 4, 5, 0, 10. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just grab the otoscope and take a peek here. There we go. We'll see what we can find. So I'm just going to be pulling the ear up and back, and we'll take a look inside. External auditory meatus, we have the length of the ear canal, and at the back we have the tympanic membrane, and the tip of the malleus is sightable from here. Oh, I think I know what might be going on here, because there is quite a bit of water in your ears, it looks like. Have you been swimming recently, or did you take a shower and not take out the ears? Okay, that might be what's going on. Oh, you wouldn't think it, but water can be a huge problem for the ears. Other side. first and then see how it goes. So to get the water out, I want to try to evaporate it a little bit, and we're going to just suction that out a little bit as well. So I'm going to get some peroxide here, and we're just going to put this in the ear. So if I could have you turn your head here. Now, if you could go ahead and just hold that there. Alright, very good. So, just going to hold this and then do just a little massage here. And then, if I could get just gonna hold this over. And then you just tilt your head back down. We'll let that all fall out there. Keep your head there. Good. Right, back. Oh, how was that? Does that sound a little clearer? Good, good. Let's do the other side here. So I'm just gonna have you touch a few drops. Go ahead and tuck your head back. And we'll just hang out for a second, and then let that. So go ahead. Good. I will be very pleased if that was all of our issue. That's an easy fix, but one that people don't think about. Bring your head back up. So, how's the hearing? Better. Good. Let's go ahead and just check out the ears again. We'll make sure. There we go. Just take a little look here. See what's going on. Everything's a little wet, but luckily the peroxide will evaporate pretty well. And then that should be all clear. There we go. Any pain you might experience will go away fairly quickly, but it might take a few hours. That side looks good. Good. So as far as balance issues, this might have been the issue, but we won't know for sure. So I'm going to do a little bit more testing, and we'll just have to keep an eye on that one, I think. So this also looks pretty good. Tympanic membranes look great. Good color. Good consistency. Okay. So, can you hear my voice clearly now? Everything's coming in loud and clear. Good. So I'm going to do just a tiny little hearing test to make sure. So, apple, pear, orange, cherry, blueberry, raspberry, kumquat, So, are you still experiencing that bit of dizziness then? Does it still feel like your balance is kind of weird? Okay, well, as stated before, that might be part of the ear thing. The ears are so delicate and it's a big part of our balance system. But just in case it might not be, I'm going to check a few other things. I am going to look firstly at the sinuses. Those are often a big culprit with feeling dizzy and just generally weird. So I'm going to press on these. Release. Let me know if this is painful at all. Okay, along the ethmoid sinuses. And the maxillary. Good. Now I'm just going to be tapping along these areas to accentuate any issues in the sinuses. Let me know if this is painful. Any problems? Very good, good. So I'm going to check your lymph nodes. You weren't running hot at all, no. No, temp looks good. Just want to make sure if any of the lymph nodes are distended. Maybe you were fighting something off and now there's just a little weirdness from that. I'm going to start at the back of that here. Right. Have you recently had a cold, allergies, hay fever? I know we're finally getting out of that season, huh? Okay, good to know. Right. Under the jaw here. And along the neck. Got a few different groups here. Good. And above the clavicle. Okay, those all feel good, so I don't think that we're having any issues there at all. Let me go ahead and just take a peek at the eyes. So I'm going to get up close. We're going to take a look at the eyes here. Good. Get the little lacrimal glands here. And look at the eyelids and the eyebrows. So I'm going to pull the eyelids up. You look down. Good. And I'm going to pull down. You look up. Look up. Okay, tissues look good there. We have the sclerae and the irises and the pupils here. Would you mind just moving your eyes around a little bit for me? So if I could have you look up. Look up. Good, look down. Okay, look to your right. Good, and look to your left. Look down. Look to your right. Look to your left. Look up. Down. Up. And down. Good. Can you look right up in this corner? Good. Okay, and how about right here? Can you look right here? How about right here? Right here? Here. 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 Good. Here. let's bring out the flashlight here. I'm going to use this just to look at pupillary response. Just taking a look here. Good. Making sure that we are reactive to light. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to have you look straight ahead. I'm going to put my hand between your eyes, and we are going to do the direct consensual response test. So have you look straight ahead. Do direct consensual. Direct consensual, direct consensual, direct, consensual. Good. Other side, just keep looking ahead here. Direct, consensual, direct, consensual, direct, consensual, direct, consensual. Good. Okay. Eyes look good. So far, so we have looked at the sinuses and the lymph nodes and the eyes. If I can have you tip your head back real quick, look inside the nose. This anywhere inside the nose. Just want a little light so that I can look inside. Okay, so septum looks good, midline, no perforation. The nasal passages look good. Okay, so I am going to occlude one side, and I'm going to have you take a few breaths through the nose, and we'll make sure both nasal passages are working correctly. Just occlude this side. Take a deep breath in. Out. Deep breath in. Good. Other side. Deep breath in. Deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, so if I could have you just open your mouth, we'll look at the mouth and throat here. Okay, stick out your tongue. Here we go. Take a little peek. Everything good. Teeth, throat. And if you could say ah for me. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and close your mouth. Everything looks good there. Not seeing any signs of infection or irritation, seasonal issues. So let's grab a stethoscope and have that on standby. We are going to start with a little bit of percussion on the chest. So I'm going to be putting my hand on the chest and percussing the chest wall. and I'm going to be listening for the sounds that come back. Okay, so another test along that line we can do, we're going to do here, is called vocal resonance. And I'm going to be listening to the way your voice sounds in your chest as you speak. So is it resonant, hyperresonant? Is there a dullness or a stony dullness? So if I could just have you say the word 99 when I place the diaphragm on your chest. Right? 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99. 99, 99. Good. Now this time I'm going to have you take a deep breath in every time I place the diaphragm of the stethoscope on your chest. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Last row. Deep breath in and out. Good. You can breathe normally, and I'm just going to be listening around the heart. We're going to start at the top with the aortic area around the aortic valve, and the pulmonary valve here, tricuspid, and mitral. Very good. So far, everything has looked good. It's looking more and more like we're just having some issues with the remnants of the water in the ears. We're going to continue. So we're going to do a couple coordination tests here. So this is the nose finger test. I'm going to have you just touch your nose, and then my finger will do it open-eyed and closed-eyed as well. We will also be doing this where my finger is moving, right? So keep your eyes open, touch your nose, touch my finger, and go back and forth. Good, nose, finger. Good. Now can you close your eyes, touch your nose, and then my finger, and do that back and forth? Finger, nose, finger. Good. And can you open your eyes and track my finger as it moves? Right, so nose, finger, nose, finger. To make you reach for it a little bit. Good. Just keep following that. Nose, finger, nose, finger, nose, finger, nose, finger. Very good. Okay. So now we're going to test something called proprioception. Basically, it's the sense that tells you where a given body part is in space. Some of us have very poor proprioception and knock into doorways and tables and the like all the time. I'm not naming names, but I'm just going to be moving your finger up or down. I just want you to tell me whether it feels like it's up or down. All right? So if you could just hold out your fingers here. So this is up, and this is down. This is up, down. All right? Okay, so how am I holding your finger? Up, good. And now, down, now, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, up, and down. Very good. So let's just note that down. Very good. Now, a couple last tests here. I would like to check your reflexes. So we are going to begin with the Babinski reflex on the bottom of the foot. We're using the blade of this Taylor hammer here. We're going to stroke the outer sole and look at the reaction. So if I could just have your foot here. Good. And we're just going to stroke the foot firmly. There we go. And usually the toes should curl down. And the other side. Let's just stroke. There we go. Wasn't too ticklish, right? It's not supposed to be. Try to be very firm about that. Okay, so we definitely got the curling down. So if I could keep your foot here. Good. I'm just going to tap on the back of your ankle here. Good. And the other side, keep the foot here. There we go. You want to place your feet down and let your legs hang loose, and then I can get the knee jerk. Okay. Good. Other side. There we go. We got some good reflexes there. Now I'm going to have you just put your arm over your thigh so that I can get the back of your arm and the crook of your elbow here. So we'll start one side at a time. Back of your arm. Good. Triceps reflex there. For biceps, I'm just going to hold your elbow here. I'm going to put my thumb in the crook of your elbow, and I'm going to tap on that. Good. Other side, if you could let your arm hang loose. Okay. Triceps. Good. And biceps here. There we go. Good. So, put that away. Last test, I'm going to have you stand. So I am going to have you close your eyes and just keep your arms at your side, your feet planted as they normally would be. And we're going to see if there's any issue with the balance when you close your eyes. So one of the mechanisms of balance is your eyesight. And there's 3 mechanisms in total, and your body can work with 2. But if your eyesight is gone and you have issues, that means there's a problem with one of the other ones. So I'll have you stand up and just get situated. I will be right here caging you in, so if you sway, if you start to fall, I'll be able to keep you upright. Okay? Go ahead and stand up and close your eyes. Alright, we're just going to sit here for a minute. We'll see if you start to sway, or if you start to really go to one side. Okay. Here we go. Okay, go ahead and sit down. You are pretty solid. I didn't see any swaying, so balance looks good. Did you experience any dizziness while you were standing up, while you were standing? Okay. Okay. Well, since we didn't find anything else out of the ordinary, I am inclined to think that this is something that's going to let up because we treated the ears. However, I could write a prescription for the vertigo if that makes you more comfortable, if it had really bothered you and was cutting into perhaps your work, or if you needed to drive. Okay, just gonna take it easy. Okay, well, you can always give us a call if that changes, if it gets worse, if it persists, if it is having an impact on your life, right? So let me just make sure. So, patient. Evaluation. There we go. Can you hear the office cats? They are tussling around, it sounds like. Noise carries quite a bit. So let's see. Treated the ears, checked your sinuses. Eyes, nose, mouth, throat. Lungs. Good. Okay, that all looks good. Did you have any questions, any concerns? How are your ears feeling, by the way? Okay, doing all right. Okay, so ideally, what I think is going to happen, that dizziness and any lingering pain should go away within the next few hours, all right? Okay, do let us know if it doesn't. I'm going to sign off. That's all ready to go. Oh, I'd like to thank you so much for your patience and cooperation. I'm glad we were able to get that all figured out for you. I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, it would greatly help me out if you clicked the like button and left a comment so YouTube's algorithm registers that it was a good video. If you want to see more of my work, consider subscribing to the channel. I create primarily medical, pseudoscience / alternative medicine, and personal attention ASMR roleplays. But I've done a little bit of everything from historical to sci-fi to fantasy. If you'd like to support the channel, I offer ad-free videos, early access on videos, and exclusive content on Patreon. Or I also have a Ko-Fi link for a one-time donation or a throne wish list for props and equipment. Thank you again, and I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your